Here's how you can easily make these awesome sandbag terrain with materials that you probably just have laying around. Sandbag terrain for any miniatures at any scale and any color. Let's go. First, we're going to start with some sculpting material. I have polymer clay, but you could totally use air dry clay or green putt or whatever you have. This can be used at any scale, so I'm using a Warhammer miniature, so mine are going to be a bit bigger, but just set your miniature and make sure the bag looks about the size of him. Once you have this scale all figured out, you're going to want to roll it out into a big noodle. This can be thinner to make the bags smaller or thicker to make them bigger. After that, you're going to want something not sharp, but that will press through the noodle. I have a nice sculpting tool, but you can use literally anything for this. And you're going to want to cut it up into where basically the size of your sandbags. You're going to want to do this until you have a nice, pretty big pile of these little pieces. After that, you can just use your hands to make sure these lines aren't super duper sharp, that they're a little bit smooth. After you have all the beans cut out, you're going to want to stack them into your sandbag shape. This can be curvy, flat, or just whatever. Since I'm using clay, I'm putting this on the baking pan so that it's already ready to bake right as I'm finished. The main part with this is you're just going to want to stagger them and not make them look like they're perfect little bricks. Once you got it finished, you can use your mini to check that you scaled it right. Now this part is highly optional. If you want to make it even more realistic for sandbags, you can use cloth or whatever you have and just gently press it into shape so that it imprints onto your clay or sculpted material. After baking, you should be good, but if you want to, you can prime and paint them. Okay, everything is primed and ready to start painting. There are many ways to paint these. You can use speed paint, and for me with the speed paint, I layered it. I used some lighter speed paint and then I used some darker on top of it to make it look a little dirty and grimy. This paint was Crusader Skin. I combined this with Pallid Bone. Or for a different look, you can use acrylic paint. I just use the cheap stuff that I have laying around. For acrylics, you might need a few base coats, but after that, I put on a wash. To make it really dirty, maybe like a trench or no man's land, you can use a whole lot. Or you could just do a little touch-up with it. This is how the layered speed paint and wash looked. If you don't like the look of it, you can just use the acrylic version, which is coming up next. To make them look a little uneven and weathered, I used only a few coats, and I paired this with a wash. After it was all dried, that's how the speed paint one turned out. This is how the acrylics turned out, with more or less wash. I hope this video helped you on your wargaming journey to get some nice terrain. As always, God bless, and subscribe if you want to. I hope this inspired you, and have a great day, and also have a great war game.